Okay. Hi everyone guys, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this video I will give you the clear information regarding strings in Python programming. Okay, so in this tutorial we will discuss mainly what is string data type and how we use string data type in our programming, and what are all the different types of strings in Python programming that we have, and different type of features of strings we will discuss. And at the end of this video we will discuss a real lifetime example program in the live, and we will execute it and we will see the result, so that you will be getting clear idea regarding strings and all. Okay, so let me move on to the concept here. Let me start with string. What is string? Okay, so in Python programming, string can be defined in such a way that here sequence of characters enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Okay, any text that is enclosed in between single quotes or double quotes can be considered it as string. For example, here I have assigned a variable b with btech buddies value. So here btech buddies is a text enclosed in double quotes, so it can be considered it as string. So Python interpreter will identify abc is a variable of type string. Okay, this is about the string guys. Let me move on to string features. Some of the important points regarding the strings, let me discuss you here. Yeah, so about strings in Python programming. Okay, so it's one of the built-in data type in Python guys, to store the text value, just like before we have discussed the btech buddies is a text which is stored in abc variable. So to store text values, just like which is kept in double quotes or single quotes, we use string data type. Okay, coming into next point here, can perform different type of operations on strings in Python. So here we perform different type of operation, that all operations we will discuss in my next tutorial. Like here we can convert a given string into uppercase and to lowercase, and we can find the length of the string using len function, and all we have different type of predefined functions on strings which we perform different operations on strings. Okay, that we will discuss in the next class. Coming into here, strings are arrays. Each character in string is stored in index in an array. Okay, so here strings are stored in the form of array. So each character is stored in index in an array. For example, if you want to access each character of the string, we use indexes. So here let me explain you through this example. ABC is equal to btech buddies. Here if you want to access each character of a string, just like here B, T, E, C, H are the different characters in a given string value. So if you want to access them, here you need to use like this. Print function is used to display the output. Here you can use like this, ABC of 0. If you want the character which is stored in index 0, you can use like this. So finally here we can access the characters of a string by using the index values, because the strings are stored in the form of arrays. So this is about the strings arrays. That means strings are stored in the form of arrays guys. So and also fourth point we have discussed here, access each character of a string by using index of an array. Okay, hope that you have got clear idea regarding the strings. Coming into here, types of strings. Let me explain you different types of strings guys. Yeah, single line strings and multi-line strings, we have two different types of strings. So based on our requirement, we are going to import these into our programming. For example, if you have the requirement to store a single line of string value, here we go for single line strings. If you want to store multiple lines in a single variable, we go for multi-line strings. You can keep either double quotes or single quotes to store the text in a variable. Okay, here I have kept mul sorry, double quotes. Here I have kept single quotes. Okay, anyhow, either double quotes or single quotes, the Python interpreter will treat it as string. But coming into here, multi-line strings. So if you want to assign a multi-lines to a single variable, here we need to keep three double quotes at the starting of the string value and at the ending of the string value. In the same manner, you can also keep three single quotes at the starting of the string value and at the ending of the string value. So this is how we need to work with single line strings and multi-line strings guys. Based on our requirement, we are going to use these string types. Coming into here, strings are arrays, as I have already explained in the above. So if you want to access each character of a string, you can access it through the index. For example, here if I want to access e character which is stored in the form of an array, so here we can access e character using an index f of 1. If you try to print like this, you will be getting e as an output, because e is stored in an index 1 in an array. Okay, this is how we can say that strings are arrays. Okay, hope that you have got clear idea regarding strings or arrays. But coming into last here, hope that we have done with our concept. So let me move on to the real lifetime example program execution here, so that we will get 100% idea on strings. Yeah. So always we need to write a program based on requirement. So based on the client requirement only, the developer will start developing a project. After developing a project, he will deploy to a client. In the same manner, here also we need to develop a logic based on our requirement. So here our requirement is to assign a string value to a variable and access first and last characters of a string using indexes. Okay, hope that you have done with our requirement. We have read our requirement. So here our main aim is to assign a value, string value, that is here, welcome to my YouTube channel, to a variable name var name. Okay, so this is one of the requirement. Half of the requirement we have done still here. Coming into next here, access first and last characters of string using indexes. Here we need to access first and last characters of a string. That means here first character is W and last character is L. So to get the first and last characters, we need to use indexes here. Okay, to get the first character here we can write like this, var name of 0. So when we keep like this in print statement, we will be getting first character of a string value, that is W. So to get the last character of a string value, so here we are using length function. To get the last character index, here we are using one technique guys, that is length function. Through the length function we are getting the length of the string. So len of variable name. So here variable name is var name. So when we write like this, we are getting the length of the string. So array index starts from the 0. So to get the index of last character, we need to subtract 1 from the length of the string, so that we will get last character index value. Okay, this is how we need to write to get the last character index value. Okay, so let me execute this program so that we will be getting clear idea. So for execution, let me remove all this, because Python follows indentation, otherwise the Python will give an error. So let me remove all these and execute, so that we will be getting clear idea. So guys, when you know the concept, try to understand and analyze the logic, and try to practice more and more problems. Then only you will be getting clear knowledge regarding the Python programming. Okay, so let me execute this. Our motto is to get the first character and last character using the indexes. So here we have used 0th index and also last character index value based on the length function. Okay, let me execute this. Here we are getting the output on this side. So here something is error is arising. So indentation, unexpected indent. So here indentation problem guys. So we need to keep all these lines in a single scope. Indentation means here we are providing the scope to a block of statement. So all these three lines having the same scope. So we need to keep here in a single line. So let me try this now. Yeah, now we have got our result. Now we have done with our requirement. So first character is W and last character is, yeah, here 28 is printed. So let me check. Sorry, here we need to print the character which is stored in last index. So for that we need to use var name of index. Yeah, so through this len of var name minus 1, we are getting 28. That means last index value we have got. So to get the character which is stored in index, we need to use var name of index value. So let me execute now. Yeah, L. So now we have done with our requirement. First character of a string value is W and last character of a string value is L here. So here last character is L. Okay, so hope that here last character is in the 28th index, as we have seen before. Okay, this is how you need to write the program. So based on requirement only, we need to develop a logic guys. So that's the main point that you need to keep in your mind. So we need to read once or twice the requirement. Based on our requirement, we need to use functions and variable names and different type of statements in our programming to fulfill our requirement. Okay, so for further tutorials, Python programming videos, so please like, share and subscribe my channel, so you will be notified when I post new videos. Okay, thank you.